Okay, guys. So, I know I haven't been making videos the way I said I would, but right now I just really feel like we need to have a heart-to-heart. And it was so important that I didn't get ready, I didn't do my hair, makeup, I didn't set up my good camera, I didn't set up any lighting. It's a really crappy quality video, but I just really felt the need that right this moment, me and you need to have a heart-to-heart. And I'll tell you what it's about. Do you already know where I'm going with this? You know, don't you? This book, okay. If you've read this, you know what I'm feeling right now. And you know why I'm just at a loss for words right now. So I heard that this book had made a lot of people angry with the ending. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. It takes a lot for me not to like a book. It takes a lot. Like, I'm a huge fan of the Twilight series, and I loved the last book, if that shows you, like, how hard it is to make me dislike a book. And I was like, you know what? It's the third in the series. It might not be as well written. That happens in a lot of series. And I could kind of see it going through, like, oh, it's not as strong. And if it just, maybe that's why everyone's so mad, because it's just not quite as strong as the other two. I get it. That's fine. I stayed up until 3 o'clock in the morning, finishing this stupid book. And if you haven't read this whole book, I suggest you click off now, because what was she thinking killing off Triss? That is the golden rule with books, and you don't kill off the main character. That just makes everyone hate you. I mean, how can you sit there and have us go through this journey with this girl all throughout the books, and then at the end, it's like, we're just gonna kill her. And, the thing is, if she died for a good reason, if she died with a purpose, then I could understand it. But she goes through, she breaks into the weapons lab, she fights off the death serum, and then he's like, I'm just gonna shoot you now. Pfft, dead. Like, what? Like, to have such a strong character go out in such a weak death, it seems, in my mind. It seemed like a cop-out. It seemed way too just, I don't know. It didn't seem right. Like, I don't think Triss deserved that death. I mean, I was all good with Caleb dying, I'm just saying. Great guy, I'm sure, well, kind of. But, really? Your main character? And I get that it's her story, and she can end it however way she wants to end it, but with you doing that, you had to expect a little bit of backlash. Just a little. And I normally would never, ever make a video about a book being bad or, slander it in any way publicly. But I just needed to talk to somebody. And I hope you watching this will talk back to me, right back in the comments, tell me what you think, let's have a discussion, because this needs to be out. And it's a little rough. It's a little rough for me, I'm still getting over it. So if you were as upset, or even if you weren't upset, let me know how you feel about this, because I feel a little crushed. Like I said, it takes a lot for me to not like a book, and I'm not saying the whole book was bad. It wasn't very strong, and it had, I'll say, a horrible, horrible ending. That was just, I think, the worst way we could have ended this trilogy. And I loved it up until this. I loved it up until maybe halfway through this book when it started losing me. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Please tell me, because I would really like to discuss it with you. Because I don't want to feel alone. Thank you for listening. Let me know what you think.